Today I am going to be shouting out Lbry Channel. I think I just said it so wrong. Tell me if I pronounce it wrong. And for now, I'm just going to say his first name. Lbry. He asked a question, and definitely I am going to put it on the screen so you know what today's video is about. How do you receive the purchase order created? So Lbry, I will definitely be going into my computer screen to explain this to you, and I will also explain the process of getting a purchase order and all that when I go into the computer screen. And let's go into QuickBooks Online right now. But before we go, I want to welcome you back to Bookkeeping Journey. I am Kimberly Elizabeth, and we taught everything here on bookkeeping. Let's go now. Let me shush into that computer screen. Alright, so we're in QuickBooks Sample Company, and before I go into answering Lbry's question, I want to explain the process in how he got to the purchase order. Because obviously in answering his question, that means I skip a few steps, and I don't want to do that because this is not only for Lbry, but this is also for everyone else that is going to watch this video. So first I'm going to go through the steps in how the purchase order got involved and what you do after. And then I'm going to show you how you do that in QuickBooks Online. So let's go up here. So your customer calls you. Hi, let's say they call me. Hi Elizabeth, let's say I have a clothing company. So hi Elizabeth, I would like, and let's say so I have a clothing company. A customer calls me up. Hi Elizabeth, I would like to order 5 dresses for my staff. So basically 5 work dresses for my staff, and I want to know how much that will cost. Could you please send me over an estimate, or what you will call a quotation? So a quotation and an estimate is the same thing, and you will create this. I'm not going to go inside of that. You will come and you will create an estimate. When you create that estimate, you will send it to the customer, right? When you send that estimate to the customer, and they agreed on what is on the estimate, and they said, yeah, well, yes, definitely we want what's on this estimate, they are then going to send you back a purchase order. But obviously this is for our vendor, so I'm just clicking on here so you can see the name. So they're going to send you back a purchase order, and when they send you back a purchase order, and this basically is for them to order the stuff, right? So they want the dresses. Yes, that purchase order comes through. I am going to send the dresses by delivery, obviously, to the customer, along with a goods received note, or what you would call a delivery note, that they have to sign, that to state that they actually received 5 dresses. That comes back to me, that delivery note comes back to me, so I know that they got the dresses. And let's say now when they get the dresses, everything is fine. So now they might not call you back, or they might call and say, well, thank you so much, I received the package. Or they might not. When you get the goods received note back, because obviously the messenger will bring that back the same day for you, or however your messenger system is set up. When you get that back, what you would do next is create them an invoice. But when you create an invoice to send to the customer, because obviously the invoice is going to be based on that purchase order you would have received, make sure that you put in the purchase order number, right? So you're going to put in the purchase order number. Now this is something that you have to actually set up in QuickBooks Online. When I go into invoice, so let's go into invoice, and you're going to see what I mean. So as you see, when the invoices open up, there's no place here to say purchase order number. So what I have to do, because whenever you're sending an invoice and you had a purchase order for the invoice, the purchase order number always have to be attached. And so I'm going to close it off. And what I'm going to do now is go into accounting settings up here. Click on that. You have to actually add purchase order to the invoice tab, into the invoice settings. So basically I'm going to go over to sales, and then I'm going to click on sales content form, and I'm going to write, slow it, right? So when it comes to the sales, so I'm going to go into sales content form, and then I'm going to write purchase order, and then I'm going to write number here. I'm going to put the number thingy there. Good. I'm going to click this, so it's public too, and then you can also, select whichever, if you want to add any of these things here. I don't. I'm just going to save that, and then I'm going to click done. Now let me go back and create my invoice and add the purchase order number. So obviously you will keep the purchase order for your files, for your filing, and you come in here, and let's say we're going to send it to Diego Rodriguez, and we are billing him for purchase order. So obviously a purchase order has PO. Let's say the number on the purchase order is 256. That's in front of me, and what they got, well, obviously this is a landscaping company, so I'm just going to click something random. What they got was garden lightning, and let's say they got 5 of them, because we did say 5 dresses, so we're going to pretend it's all mixed up, but hey. And did they get a sales tax? Yes, we're going to do sales tax. And the rate is 54.86, 54.99, or 11.99. Good. And then we are going to save and close. And then what happens is when they send back the payment, so let's go into sales. So I know that this was not all of the question, but I'm just going to do it. Customers. So it's customers Rodriguez, Diego Rodriguez. Open his account, and he's now going to pay me. So then receive payment. So he sent a check, and we are going to put it on the account. Reference number is, let's just make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go to undeposited funds, and we are going to save and close. And that's the end of it. See, so his account has $0. So to answer you, hopefully you got the full concept of the purchase order. So Bakari, I really hope that this answered your question on how do you receive the purchase order. You just create an invoice for the purchase order, and you send it off to your customer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the outside of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bakari, that was such a, Bakari, that was such a really good question. I am certain a lot of people might wonder this, and they might not know how to ask it, or they might, some people are scared to ask questions. So I'm super grateful that you did answer that question. And you can let me know in the comment section below if you have any more questions regarding anything that I went through on the computer screen in QuickBooks Online. And I will definitely make another video to explain further if something wasn't made fully clear, because everybody learns at a different level. Anyhow, make sure that you share this video with anyone that you know that will benefit from it. I do have QuickBooks Online videos on my channel. Definitely go check them out if you want to know how to navigate in QuickBooks Online. That is in a playlist. I will link it in the iCard right here, that you can go and watch it. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me. Put comments so that I can reply to them and shout you out at the same time. and share my videos. Thank you so much for all your support, guys, and thank you again, Lbry. Know that I am saying that wrong. I am so sorry, but my accent and the pronunciation that we do here. But definitely, if I did it wrong, I will personally do a video and apologize to you and call it correctly. So put the pronunciation in the comment section. Let me know if I did it wrong. All right. Thank you. I want to hear from everyone else if you learned something new today, and if you can definitely use this in your business. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Peace.